What makes a team win? Do you think that is luck? No. A skillful driver with skills and smart decision-making capacity is an asset to a team. They are the race winners. They are what queens are to chess. They make the teams either hit or fall in the pit. What if these masters of steering wheels start threatening the authorities? Of course, they are going to lose their mind. Brothers, the same situation is happening in the F1 world these days. Hey there, fellow Formula 1 enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today, let's talk about some conflicts and clashes in the F1 world straight from the driving seat. What happens when the king starts rebelling? We all know these are not big words. They no doubt are the kings of the F1 world. If we go back even 3 decades, you'd not find this much fan following of F1. They have gained a big number. Under the flag of F1, a huge number has gathered for the love of speed, cars, and tracks. Formula 1 has undeniably experienced record-breaking growth, mounting to heights that actually seemed a distant delusion just a few short years ago. Time never stops, and so do the opportunities. The calendar is expanding, and the action is more frequent. F1 has marked every year with their crowd-pulling events and have written history, truly a dream come true for fans. However, nothing comes in with ease, as with any high-speed journey, there are bumps along the way. Through the paddock, some concerned voices can be heard echoing through the walls of the media, spreading from one ear to the other. Here, seasoned drivers like Fernando Alonso and Max Verstappen are expressing their concerns. What is the story behind it? Who is the culprit? The ever-expanding calendar of 2023, these 24 races in a single damn year. Let's see what these drivers have to say in their own words. Among those standing in front of the F1, we have our very own Fernando Alonso, a 2-time world champion, who always graced the tracks in iconic manners, steering with Aston Martin these days. This boy doesn't seem very happy about the schedule. He has expressed his genuine apprehensions about the toll the schedule is taking on him and his physical and mental health. As a veteran, we know how important it is to have a sound mind and a sound body to even run a single race. Don't you think it takes a lot of guts to drive at that crazy speed these young boys do? Well, we can listen from his own mouth what he has got to say. To be competitive, to feel the speed again, and arrive to the weekend again, knowing that you need to do everything perfectly, because there is a podium possibility or race win possibility that really gives you a very different approach and a very different love for the things you do and dedications. With a triple header at the end with the Las Vegas GP, the Qatar GP, and the Abu Dhabi GP happening on consecutive weekends, it is so tiring to even think about having this tight schedule. Further talking about the number of games and how they are affecting him, he said, "It's been a very demanding season 2023 with only 22 races with 2 cancellations. Next year with a proper 24-round calendar, we have to see how it feels. I saw that it's a ripple header. I don't know why. I thought that Vegas was alone next year, 3 races together. These kinds of things will drain my battery, not driving." Alonso is not only mentioning a potential performance gap or dip, he is clearly shedding light on the toll that the demanding schedule exerts on both physical and mental well-being. Triple headers, back-to-back races, and the whirlwind lifestyle of jet setting are draining the racing battery of a seasoned crusader. Now, if we talk about Max Verstappen, the reigning 3-time world champion, he doesn't look very happy with this decision of FIA. If you know him, you know that he is not the one to mince words. Unlike his fellow F1 driver, Verstappen is worried about something beyond the number of races. These are his candid words. "I am worried about the sport I have always enjoyed. It's not that I'm totally against change, but those changes have to be beneficial for Formula 1. Why do you have to change things when they're going well?" Verstappen is not merely focusing on the quantity of races. He's wary of changes that might not necessarily enhance the essence of the sport. From potential alterations to qualifying sessions to the looming possibility of more races, he's questioning decisions that could alter the very DNA of F1. It is not like he is not concerned about the number of races. He has been found given multiple statements regarding both of the issues. He even threatened FIA to leave the team. He mentioned clearly that if the system flows the same path, he won't be staying here longer. What is the next card these 2 players have? What if FIA pays no heed to their statements and concerns? Both Alonso and Verstappen are dangling the retirement card if changes don't happen. Alonso, after showcasing his prowess with 8 podium finishes at Aston Martin, is contemplating life beyond the fast lane, stating, "It could be that with the calendar and with the demanding schedule that one day I will feel it's time, because there are other things in life." Max, the young maestro, is dropping an ultimatum. Speaking with the media, Verstappen made himself heard again. He threatened to leave the sport in case they brought in a lot of changes. In a video, the reigning champion said, Naturally, of course. I hope that there won't be too many changes. Otherwise, I won't be around for too long. It's a clear warning to the powers that be. Tamper with the core of F1, and you risk losing your reigning champion. So, what's at the root of their concerns? Why are they talking and throwing threats this openly? It's not merely about the tracks or the races, it's about well-being. The constant time zone shifts, jet lags, irregular eating schedules, and exposure to different environments have become difficult for both drivers and the crew. Meanwhile, speaking about the matter, George Russell has even glided the idea of substitute crews due to the relentless strain. The irony is palpable. While F1 eyes more races and more money, even street circuits in places like Las Vegas and New York, the drivers are advocating for traditional circuits. A big name, Barcelona might lose its spot to a race happening in Madrid that involves navigating a roundabout. It's a mindset clash between drivers and the FIA, who prioritize spectacle over tracks. Max Verstappen is not pulling any punches. He's calling out Red Bull's extensive market activities, expressing, "I feel like I have to do too much and skip other things I enjoy doing." It's not just about the races, it's about the relentless off-track commitments that are stretching the drivers thin. If we stretch them beyond their flexibility, you think they would be left with enough elasticity to perform in main events? Max is crystal clear about his stance. "I'm not a fan of weekends with sprints. I'm not a fan of the number of races we do nowadays. We all stand by him and all the other drivers fighting for the real cause." His concern is not just about the quantity, but the quality of the racing experience. It's a call for balance. What future holds? So, where does this leave Formula One? It's at a crossroads. The drivers, the very heart and soul of the sport, are questioning the decisions being made. It's not just about racing, it's about preserving the essence of S1 that fans have cherished for decades. As we wrap up this exploration, the big question is for you, the fans. Do you believe F1 is becoming too much for the drivers and the crew? Should the focus be on quality over quantity? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation burning rubber. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, so we can know how many of you stand with our beloved Max and Alonso. To see more of the content coming your way, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any. Until next time, keep those engines roaring